Emerging from despair is often only the beginning of a new and equally tricky journey, the struggle for authenticity. As I faced the aftermath of my separation and grappled with the turbulence of my mental health, I was confronted with the daunting task of reconciling two versions of myself. On one side, I was a pastor, a community leader, someone others looked up to for guidance and strength. On the other side, I was a man in profound pain, battling internal storms that few could see or understand. There was a growing disconnect between these two identities, and I felt like I was living a double life. The person I presented to the world was composed and confident, someone who could offer encouragement to those in need, delivering sermons filled with hope and faith. But the person behind closed doors was struggling. Inside, I was consumed by feelings of inadequacy, shame, and confusion. Each day I questioned my worth as a pastor and a person of faith. How could I continue preaching about resilience's power when my heart was breaking? How could I guide others toward hope when I was desperately trying to hold on to my own? I vividly remember one particular Friday evening standing before my congregation delivering a sermon on the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. My words came out strong and confident, but I felt like a fraud inside. Every sentence felt heavy, as though I was speaking to my shattered soul rather than the people sitting before me. I could see their nodding heads, their smiles, but it only made the burden feel heavier. They didn't know the truth of what I was going through. They didn't know the internal battle I was fighting, the relentless waves of anxiety, sadness, and self-doubt that crashed over me every day. The weight of living this dual existence, the pressure to appear together when I was anything but, became suffocating. For weeks, I carried this burden in silence, convinced that revealing my struggles would somehow diminish my credibility as a leader. I was afraid that if I admitted my pain, I would be seen as weak or, worse, unfit to lead. But as I sat with these thoughts, an unsettling truth began to surface. In trying to appear strong, I was isolating myself further. The very thing I feared, being seen as less than perfect, was driving me deeper into a place of loneliness and disconnection. Purchase the book to read more of this chapter. So, take that first step toward authenticity. Share your story, embrace your struggles, and let others see you for who you truly are. In doing so, you may find that the journey toward healing and connection begins with one simple but powerful act: choosing to be real. Thank you for being here. Please share this with someone who needs hope. Purchase the book or find more resources. https://linkter.e/depthstights. See you next Wednesday for Chapter 5.